My name is Christyanna. I am 16 years old and I'm a junior at Milani High School. So it actually took me a year of contemplating whether I should or should not study the Bible until I went to the LA Teen Camp in 2019, where somebody shared a sermon about sin and how it could become a chain or a burden and eventually like an identity, and I didn't want that, so I felt really convicted to study the Bible. Well, looking back at my lifestyle and how like I was living through sin in and out of it, thinking that I could be like better on my own or just like have more strength on my own, I learned the lesson that I couldn't and that I needed to lean on God's strength more than myself. Seeing how the world is with like how it is enticing and you can get like tempted in so many ways, and thinking that you can be fulfilled by that, but in the end you get left with nothing. I realized that God was everlasting and I needed that, and He can fulfill everything that I ever wanted. I heard that through like church as well as like during kids class, and just like thinking about like being right with God. I think I was taught, but like also in my head I thought that what I'm doing and like what I'm living through is like not right, and that I needed to be like forgiven, and I knew that I needed to be forgiven and right with God through baptism. He's changed my life with just like looking back again, seeing how sin could be a chain and like a burden. He's definitely like lifted off that burden and showed me that even though obviously I'm gonna mess up, He's gonna be there to pick me up, and I don't have to worry about feeling guilty anymore. I can have that godly sorrow instead of worldly sorrow, and not break myself down but build myself up through Jesus. I just try to understand that through like Jesus and how He like died, I can see how He loved me so much, and instead of like breaking myself down, I can see how that love and recreate that or like reflect that on myself and also in others, and just not have like be a Debbie Downer or anything, but being able to know that through the love of God, I'm able to like become new and different. The thing that I love about Jesus is His mercy and being so gracious. Again, like with giving me second chances. It's not even like second chances, it's like multiple. And His love and how like just to see how it's like so crazy how He just die for us, and thinking that if He would do it again, He would, and if it was just for me, He would do it just for me. Jesus has helped me in high school just to like see the world in a different lens, because I know like in the world you can like get into so many things, but Jesus has helped me like get away from that, and He also like helped me get away from situations that I could have like been somewhere else, and He taught me how to love others, because obviously in high school it's kind of whack in how everybody treats other people. I'm gonna try and apply to all the Ivies, but then I have alternate schools like Penn State, Georgetown. God has influenced that decision, but just like I want to see more, but at the same time going out and seeing more, it could be like a risk, but then it would be also an opportunity for me to like reach out to other people outside of Hawaii. Some spiritual dreams that I have for myself are just to grow spiritually. I know that I'm not spiritually mature, so I would want to grow in that aspect, but also to be able to share to others and maybe one day baptize friends or maybe future friends as well. For the teens, I think just trying to see how like the younger guys to get closer to God, because I know that they just come sometimes just because of the fun stuff, but also to see like the relationship build with God. Also like creating more relationships, because I know that some people in the church are not as close as others, but maybe reaching out to people that you haven't reached out to and just showing that you love them, because I know sometimes we don't spend as much time with other people in the church than we usually do.